We are pulling out of Afghanistan. Does it matter to anyone? Does anyone
It matters to the people who are in Afghanistan.
We have been fighting in Afghanistan for 20 fucking years. We have now sent so many people to Afghanistan to fight that we currently have kids in Afghanistan whose fathers fought in Afghanistan, and now they are fighting in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan
and
is
we're leaving them. We're just
you.
rolling out. We're like adios, motherfucker. We're not. There's no like checking out. There's no like, hey, here's this, here's that. We're leaving shit. We're leaving guns. We're leaving fucking tanks. We're like, goodbye. We're
Afghanistan is the meet me outside of Earth. Like, hey, you pissed me off? Meet me outside. We go to Afghanistan and we settle it there. Everyone just meets in that dirt hole and they just fucking fight it out.
No one's been able to win a war in Afghanistan ever.
They're
fighting on horseback against fucking nuclear capability countries, and they're winning every time. You cannot fucking beat them. They will not fucking stop fighting.
No.
If you're Afghanistan, if you're born in Afghanistan, if you are an Afghanistan citizen, you are born with the ability to fight to the death. It's really the only thing you know how to do. I would love to be in an Afghanistan school and see what the fuck they're teaching those kids. Because I'm sure what they're telling them is, we get invaded by everybody. Already, we're getting ready to leave. We've been there 20 years, killing fucking people. I don't even know how many people we've killed. I'm sure we can look up how many Afghanistan people we've killed since we've been there. We've killed a shitload of them. There's already like 7 other awful fucking countries that are getting ready the second we leave to invade Afghanistan and attack the fucking people of Afghanistan. And the Afghanistan people are sitting there and they're like, fucking bring it on. What the fuck? We just kicked America out. We just outlasted the American army.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Iraq, go ahead. Russia, go ahead. China, go ahead. We don't give a fuck. We're Afghanistans. We're on fucking horseback, and we're gonna fucking win.
Well, I can tell you this: Watson.brown.edu says 241,000 people have been killed in Afghanistan and Pakistan wars since 2001. More than 71,000 of those killed have been civilians.
That's insane.
Imagine
insane.
Killing 71,000
Think how many
civilians.
fucking pissed off fucking family members there are.
Well, yeah, there's a generation, at least one generation of pissed off family members.
Exactly.
It's so wild.
Yeah, but here's my question, because on the news all day long they're like, oh, this is so stupid. We should be. Tell me a solution to that problem. Staying there longer for what? Yeah, how much longer do we stay there, and what are we actually trying to accomplish? Here's what I've heard about it. The Afghanistan people all fucking hate each other. Right. They're all fighting with each other. There's no unification among them. They have.
Well, why is it that Iran is out there in the middle of all of this, and Iran hates fucking everybody? You can't go to Iran. Like, let me tell you, you wanted to just go there.
The one thing that unifies. I'll tell you the one thing that unifies all of these fucking countries now, and I don't feel like it was like this my whole life. But now they are literally, I feel like, all over the world looking at each other and saying to themselves, look, I know we don't like each other, but we both fucking hate Americans. We fucking hate Americans. And even though we're not going to get along, let's try to come up with some fucking shit we can do that'll just piss them off. They can't beat us. Nobody is going to invade America. Right. Nobody is going to beat us in a war on our home turf.
No.
Here, when we're at home, we're good. You're not coming here and beating us. I don't give a shit if you're China, fucking Russia, whatever. You ain't coming over here and fucking beating us. We're going to defend our land down to the last fucking American is going to stand there and be like, come on, motherfuckers. So we're good. But they always want to draw us overseas into some shit, and then they'd love to do like a tiny little bink. We blew up a building.
Right.
Boom. We blew up a plane.
Yeah.
We did. They'll plan for 30 fucking years. One little thing that they can do just to get some guys over here, they pretend they're American and pretend they're having a good time and pretend they're loving their life, and then they'll do some crazy shit. That's hard to fight, but you can't win. You can't win that with a war. You certainly can't win that by going over and killing 71,000 civilians. What the fuck? Think about how many of those were kids.
A lot.
And what would you do if a country invaded our country and started murdering our children and being like, well, that's just the cost of freedom. That's the price you paid for freedom. I'd be like, motherfucker, the price I paid for freedom is not the death of my fucking child. That's not freedom. This is freedom. Murdering my child is not freedom. And so we should just leave. And I think, fuck giving notice, fuck telling, look, it's you think Afghanistan is suddenly going to unify? They're going to be over there fighting anyway. They're going to be fighting each other. They're not going to keep whoever goes in there.
It's true.
Russia was in Afghanistan most of my childhood, and they could not fucking win. It was an international joke that the Afghanistans were beating the shit out of Russia. We used to laugh about it when I was a kid. They were like, man.
Well, we also have as the United States has rules of engagement, we have war, but we also have a civilized version of war. And if you fight somebody that does not have rules of engagement,
right?
They don't give a shit. They're like, all right, well, hey, how old is that kid? 7? Give him a gun, send him in there. See what he can do.
Right.
And over here, we're like, all right, don't shoot at him unless they shoot at you first.
Not just give him a gun, buddy. They'll strap a bomb to his ass and have him walk in and pretend like he's friends with everybody, and he'll.
The reason you'll never defeat someone,
you can't beat anybody like that.
You can't beat like that. Yeah, we're playing one game, and they're playing a game with no rules.
Yeah,
and so
that by the way, just to throw another topic out there, rules of war has got to be one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever heard in my entire life. There are literally people that think they're so powerful and high and mighty that they got together at the Geneva Convention and came together from around the world, and they're so rich and so powerful and so fucking amazing and so impressed with themselves that they sat down and they wrote out a list of rules for war. And let me assure you that while these dumbass motherfuckers were sitting around writing out the rules of fucking war, not one single fucking one of them was in any jeopardy of having to ever fight in an actual fucking war. And that's the thing always about war.
I watched this this series on YouTube before, and it was like they do like a young person in a thing and an old person. It's like someone who fought in, say, the Afghan War was having an interview with someone who fought World War II, kind of thing. And what was the difference of the years, 50 years or something, right, between these two men, or whatever it was. And I remember one of the guys that was talking about, I don't know if it was World War II or it was definitely out there. It was an older war because the guy was in his 80s, and he's like, at some point, you're just a dude in a field with another dude, and the only reason that you are going to kill that dude is because your country wants you to kill that dude. And the only reason he is going to kill you is because his country wants him to kill you.
And first
of
all,
if we just met at a coffee shop, neither one of us would want to kill each other.
Bro, and it's not even a country that wants you to do it. It's some rich fucking prick. It's some rich ass mother. Let me tell you something. Ain't no fucking Afghanistan dude ever done shit to me. I've never had a problem with an Afghanistan guy.
I don't know if I've ever met one.
I don't know that it's possible to make it out of Afghanistan. I don't know that if you're born in Afghanistan, I would guess at this point in my entire life, there's always been a war in Afghanistan. Always. Whether it was Russia, whether it was us, whether it was them fighting each other, there's always been. I would guess they just wake up and fight, and they're not necessarily making it anywhere. But I'm saying, in terms of myself, I haven't fought an Afghanistan person, and I don't understand why. When we go to war, it's not our country that's sending people to war. It's old, rich-ass people that don't want their old, rich-ass fucking shit fucked up by other people. And I'm just
Right.
saying, man, we could run, the world could be better.
Yeah.
The world could be better.